Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our second video with our first official topic. Ladies, what are we going to talk about today?
Ooh, welcome to Spill the Wine. Today's episode is about online dating.
And
Online
at this
dating.
moment, we just want to say cheers to our fellow friend, Stephanie.
Stephanie,
Thank
this
you
is for
so
you.
much
For the first topic.
For our first suggestion. My name is Adam Basco Mahitin.
I'm Ana Guzman.
Mi nombre es Amanda Santiago Julia.
We are spilling the wine.
I never heard you saying it
because the
that
tea is
Spanish.
too hot.
It's the only thing I know how to say in Spanish.
I was like, wait, what?
Okay, we're talking about online dating. So, are we talking about like dating apps like Tinder, like Grindr?
What online dating things are there besides like Tinder and Grindr? I don't even know. There's one more.
BlackPeopleMeet.com.
My roommate
Christian
told
Mingle.
me.
I'm just saying, people are serious about this.
So my roommate told me there's one dating app where the woman has to go first and not like
That's
Tinder.
Bumble.
Like Bumble.
Bumble.
Yeah.
You have. I think you have like 24 hours for the woman to reply to the man. I believe.
I kind of like that.
Why?
Because I feel like the woman takes the power in a sense, but also I don't care if
Yeah, I
it's
like that.
And it
Tinder or
also
Bumble.
makes
I like
it
it
like.
when the woman takes power.
Yes, me too. But it's also like women, like if they hit up the man, it's because they're serious about it.
Also, do you have to be on the app and all the women have to be serious? Like there are women out there who want to do online dating and not to be that serious. Like some people just
Yeah.
want to have a good time.
I've known some women that use online dating apps like gay men use Grindr.
Yeah, definitely. Like women who fuck around and don't mean it seriously, and men always think like, oh, I had sex with her once, so it has to be serious. She's in love with me now.
No,
Like
no, no.
really? No.
This is me. Like I have Tinder and
We're just covering this
people
topic.
just
Alright,
freaking
let's
message
stop it.
me, and I don't like. Sometimes I don't reply, which is bad because people take these apps seriously.
Why is that bad? If you don't want to, you don't want to.
But I'm on there for a reason, and I do believe that online dating is something that people should take seriously. Don't just create an account and you're not going to message people back.
But that's the
There are
thing,
people
though.
looking out
With
for
all
love.
of you have the option not to take it seriously.
I feel like I
That's
wouldn't
true.
take it that serious. I had Tinder once. I never met a guy on Tinder, and I just didn't take it that serious. I was
Wait,
like,
once? What do you mean?
Like,
how long were you on it?
I don't know, for like a couple of weeks.
Mhm.
I was so glad that I didn't meet the guy because I said like I didn't reply to him, and then afterwards he he texted me like 6 times.
Oh,
Not texted,
no,
but like
no.
on Tinder.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
he
yeah.
messaged me 6 times.
If I don't reply once,
It's like, excuse
actually,
me. Now I
actually-
already know you're fucking weirdo. Like, why are you texting me 6 times?
I mean, sometimes you get a message from somebody like, okay, this is obviously not gonna go anywhere. Like, we're just gonna have like 3 or 4 exchanges, and then we're just gonna like ghost
Yes,
each other.
yes, yes.
But and that's the thing with online dating is that like people have the option to completely disregard you as a human being, and that's the thing. It is human as product,
Okay.
and that is so incredibly invalidating.
But then I also look out for those people who, like they have, like online dating is for a reason. People who online date, honestly, they're probably just introverted. They probably just aren't good at, having social conversations with people. We become great friends through social media, and then we meet up and it's not the same.
Also, it is at a certain time in your life where you
this over.
I just so you know.
just think that sometimes people use online dating because they are not socially, like they don't want to go to a bar and meet people. They just feel like this is an option to like meet people. Yo, can I get some too?
Yeah, here you go.
Yo, you drunk?
I don't know, but you know what?
Girl.
Oh, I'm trying to make a point here.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, we're just stuck on the red wine.
Cabernet
No, you're right.
Sauvignon.
This shit makes my teeth red.
No,
You're
don't.
right.
We're doing
No, it makes
red
sense.
wine today, guys, this week. Okay?
This time it's red.
It's red. Online dating. Pros and cons.
I think the online dating thing is like there are
What?
so many fucking weirdos out there.
Yeah.
Do you
Okay,
really
fine.
want to go on a date
Yeah.
and then have to explain yourself? You have to leave after 5 minutes because you totally see he's not for you. But I think you can do that. Like go to the bathroom, leave.
Just to piggyback off of that, I will say that like whether you met this person on an online dating app or not,
I'm just really
you should still be able to have that option of being able to like, oh, this is not working out. I'm sorry.
But
I'm
that's
gonna
with
leave.
anything.
Yeah.
But that's I
Like, if
think
you go on a date with a person, you have that right to be like, hey, I'm not interested, I want to leave.
Right.
If I go into online dating and I message somebody and if I message somebody,
If I message somebody, if I message you, you gotta answer me. On just I message you. I message you. Why you don't answer me? When I see your photo or your online profile, right?
I love the guys who always have a dog. It's like a thing. Like,
Oh, sorry,
Yes.
guys. Your bio
The
has
dogs.
to wow me also.
But here's the thing, it's like your bio can wow me, you can have a picture of a dog, but I can't get a sense of like your essence. I can't get a real vibe off of who you are.
I mean, yes.
Like,
but that's why you have to meet the
like
person.
I've seen, like, I've been on Tinder and I've just swiped and I see girls, I see guys, and I'm like, okay, like, do I like you? If you just be like single looking for a bitch to fuck, like,
Right.
I'm gonna be like, maybe.
I'm like thinking like,
So I think you can find true love in online dating.
okay, see, here's the thing. Let's say, okay, I beg to differ. And I say that, let's say I meet somebody, right, on the apps, and then I'm really vibing with them, but then in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh shit, how am I gonna tell people how we met?
Yes,
Maybe, you know,
Fuck that.
No, but I love
Fuck that.
I don't know. I met Julio on Grindr. Oh, you know what Grindr is? Grindr. Never mind. I love him.
No, it's possible. You think that my lover, my life partner can't be in fucking Germany?
I don't know, German guys. Yeah, Amanda's.
Call me.
Oh, call her.
Link in the bio.
Yo, we're gonna do this every episode. Like,
Yo, the
No, I'm
German
just
people are
saying.
gonna hit me up and be like, "Who's your girlfriend?"
No, don't hit me, please. I'm taking.
if there are any guys in Germany
Not.
that want to get a taste of this Filipino Moroccan swirl,
But
yo,
what are you talking about?
yo, don't.
What the fuck? Us, we were talking about online dating in general, and
Okay.
are you finding true love behind it? Maybe. I have friends who met their boyfriend.
too.
Yeah, and they were like, they're really happy and really serious. For me personally, I'm really happy that I don't meet my significant other through social media. I love the story how I met him.
Yeah.
You know, and I love that it's not for social media. I'm like
Right.
this is so random, like you're meeting at a bar or meeting at a
Yeah.
place, and it's such a nice story.
If that's the way we were supposed to meet, fuck it. I'll be like, hey, I met him on Facebook. He commented on my photo, and we started kicking it off.
Say this,
I don't
though.
mind.
The distinction for me is this: it's like natural versus artificial, right? When you meet your significant other, like based off of like through your circle of friends, that feels a lot more serendipitous, a lot more meaningful than it does if you were like, yeah, I swiped right on them.
Mommy,
after the
I
fifth-
use Grindr.
She was the fifth person. He was the they, them, there
So-
was the fifth person I swiped on, and now we're married.
So are you stopping yourself from falling in love with the love of your life because of the story on how
No.
you met them?
No, I'm gonna still play the game. I'm gonna still.
So yes, online dating is a fantastic idea.
I think there are
Amanda
definitely
loves
pros and
online
cons.
I just want to limit
Yo,
myself.
okay. Is there an experience? Have you ever been on an online dating?
I have.
And it was really weird.
No, I've never met anyone on there. Like, I've never met up. But, like, I go on and I would do it.
So you tell me you have done it, but you've never actually met somebody? That's kind of weird.
No, because we were fucking weird.
I was on a date once, and I thought it was really weird, and I didn't have the courage to leave, so I'm stuck in this situation. And I feel like in online dating, this would happen a lot. But I was younger, and we were like,
How?
I don't know, 17. I felt like I couldn't leave. So with an online date, how do you leave if you really think it doesn't work and you don't want to be disrespectful and you're not like extrovert where you're like, I'm just gonna leave. Like some
Be
people are
honest.
not like that.
No, you leave.
Be
You do
honest.
But
this.
like honesty is hard for people.
But honesty is honest.
If you're on a date with somebody and they make you uncomfortable,
Yes.
you have every incentive to get up and leave. You're there for yourself. Is a
Story
little.
time.
This app is a little different. It's Grindr.
How's that different?
How's that
though?
different? Because
Well,
it's the same sex?
Because when I think about Tinder, Tinder is a lot more. I hate to use the word romantic, but I feel like it's a lot more relationship oriented. Grindr is more of a gay sexual vending machine for most gay guys or trans women. And I remember I told you this story. I hooked up with this guy who, I wouldn't say I was catfished, but let's just say I thought he was a barracuda, but he ended up being a guppy.
Oh wait, I hear it, but I'm still.
I met him, I was like, I don't get it.
Alright, I'll tell you. So I met up with this guy and like, you know, he seemed really cool and everything like
He's
that.
watching this now.
And oh, you better be. And if you're watching, I just want you to know you made me really uncomfortable.
He's so vulnerable.
I'm so
He's like,
vulnerable.
Oh, I don't know, I don't like this.
Oh my god, he was really awkward, and what made it awkward was his excessive drug use.
Oh, you told me
Yeah,
about this.
yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. You know, we were.
You should tell the world.
Yeah, so hey world, I met up with this dude, we were about to hook up, and then he was just high, and I was not into that. I kind of felt like,
But I'm so glad you left though. Because
Yeah.
you felt
Yeah.
like I don't need to deal with this shit.
Nah.
And I think if you go and do online dating, just know that even though you choose to do online dating, there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with you.
There's
and you
nothing
still have
wrong
your
with it.
pride and
Yeah.
you can walk away.
Right.
If there's something weird, like I tried this, you're not the one.
Yeah.
I have a friend who's fucking moving in
That's
with her
true,
boyfriend
that's
and
true.
she loves it.
I have a friend who is now currently talking to somebody for a couple of weeks now and met them on Tinder. And it's like, okay, even if you meet somebody and it's just to, you know, like get to know somebody for a few weeks and, you know, like fall in love or whatever.
Right.
It is what it is.
right.
And that's the beauty
Okay.
of online dating, and I support it. I do support
It's
it.
like a lottery.
It is,
It
but
is.
How is it
also
like a lottery?
everything is a lottery. Like everything
Take
you
a
do
chance.
is a lottery. Where should you meet with online dates? Like I think that sometimes
In a
people
public place.
Public.
obviously a public date perfect first online dating.
Applebee's.
A cafe.
Applebee's.
A cafe.
2 for $20 Applebee's.
I think coffee. Yeah.
Yes. Let's sit down, let's talk, let's drink some coffee.
But some people.
Buy me a donut, and we gonna chill.
Fucking so
And
nice.
if I don't like you, I'll be like, thank
Yeah,
you.
something
But I'm gonna
low-key,
go-
like a place where I can go where I can like get up and leave if I have to. Like for real.
Where I can escape.
Yeah.
I would rather meet somebody at the bar and feel like more comfortable and have a glass of wine with it instead of like a coffee and I get more hyped.
And it's like if I'm gonna go on a street date, I better be
get
drunk.
a drink.
I better get a drink. That's valid. I mean, I would hope that if you're going on a date and it ended up shitty,
Yeah.
at least by the end of it, you would learn something about yourself, because
Yeah.
that's what I think about when I think about dating. It's kind of like how I think about when you meet anybody, because
Yeah.
it's like you meet so many different people in your life, and that person brings out a different side of you.
That's
like
true.
you wouldn't have known this aspect of yourself
Yes,
hadn't you have
yeah,
met
yeah.
that person. And I think that's the reward when you put yourself out there and you meet different people, is you become closer with yourself.
Exactly.
In a sense.
Exactly.
And
Love
you
that.
have to be uncomfortable too sometimes.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I really enjoy sometimes being uncomfortable in a situation and going a little outside of it and thinking like, this is really uncomfortable, like this is weird.
Yeah.
But later looking back at it and it's a funny experience. I have been so many times uncomfortable and now I look back at it and it's like,
It was
that was
like a
kind of
story.
funny.
It was a
Yeah.
story you can tell.
I love how I'm like the shortest one in this video.
I'm on my knees. I'm on
And
my
like
knees.
Amanda's,
I'm on my knees. I saw Amanda's on
Oh,
her
girl,
knees, so
let
I
me
was
get
like, I
on-
need to,
let me get on
you
my
know,
knees.
gotta get on our knees.
Finally, where do you stand with online dating? Because me
Okay, let's
personally, you can talk to people, you can get to know people, you can experience, you can love people, you can fall in love with your life partner, and I completely support it. I do.
And I'm
it
on the-
hasn't worked
yeah.
for me
Mhm.
yet.
And I'm on the other end. I'd rather not. I'd rather.
I respect that.
Yeah,
I
I
don't think that
respect.
about
I
you.
respect you,
Thank you,
darling.
thank you.
Yes.
I agree to
And I'm in the
disagree.
middle, like for real. Like that's fucking
Fucking Gemini.
Yeah.
She's like, I'll try it
I mean,
once
like,
or twice or 20
Like
times.
whenever I go back on the grinder, I'm like, it's almost like, yeah, I'm smoking cigarettes again. You have the option. It's easy for you not to be uncomfortable, or it's
Yeah.
easy like not to be vulnerable, because you're not really like exploring your entire identity in
Yes.
a way. Like, you can't get a sense of somebody entirely off of their bio.
No, I
You know?
agree.
But
I
that's
agree.
the thing, it's love. It's
It
like,
is.
and I do feel like when you date somebody, you have to be physically attracted to them. That's how
true.
I feel. I want to be
And then-
physically attracted to my
But I
partner.
think
I
it's-
base that off of that first. Do I like the way that you look? Look at your photo, and I'm like, oh, he's cute, and I swipe right, and then next thing you know, we would kick it off, and it's great. Then fuck it.
Personally, I think that there can be some nice things, and I think you should definitely try it out. And only because like 3 dates were weird, you shouldn't try the 4th one.
Yeah.
Because I think there's always something you can learn about yourself, and it's like nice to be uncomfortable. Like you should see it from yourself. Like it's kind of funny. Like you can live with this experience. It's not like never get in a situation where you're uncomfortable, like where you can't get out. But like experience
you because I always say how society has a great way of profiting off of your self-hatred, and I feel like that is no different with online dating apps.
I agree,
because I feel like what online dating apps profit off of is the fact that not everybody wants to be vulnerable, and you can date and feel safe. And the reason why I like dating face to face or meeting people face to face is because you're forced to be in an uncomfortable situation. If you want to go online dating, if you want to, be a part of that world, do yourself a favor and be authentic and be yourself. And don't be afraid to be vulnerable, because at the end of the day, nobody
Don't
is
say you like red wine when you like white
wine.
wine.
Exactly. Love red. We were drinking wine last time.
I kind of like white wine. Bye-bye. I hope you have a good, safe online date and you find somebody maybe. And if not, maybe the next time.
This has been Spill the Wine. The wine has been spilled. Let me. Oh, look. Oh,
shit. Really?
Sorry.
Damn.
Wow.
All right.
So
Thanks, guys. I appreciate you.
If you have a different topic, comment below, and we're happy to talk about it.
We'll talk about your favorite, nastiest raw topics. Please message us and let us know what you think.
See you later.